Khamosh Pani, Khamosh Pani Punjabi, Khmwshpny Shahmukhi, Khmosh Pani Gurmukhi. Silent Waters is a 2003 Indo-Pakistani film about a widowed mother and her young son living in a Punjabi village as it undergoes radical changes during the late 1970s. Shot in a Pakistani village, the film was also released in India. It won 7 awards, including Golden Leopard Best Film, Best Actress, and Best Direction at the 56th Locarno International Film Festival, Switzerland. Plot: in 1979 in Charkhai, a village in the Punjab province of Pakistan, Aisha, a middle-aged widow, lives with her son Salim, a teenager in love with schoolgirl Zubaydah. Aisha supports herself and Salim with her late husband's pension and by giving lessons in the Quran to village girls. She refuses to go to the village well, and her neighbors' daughters draw water for her. Villagers like Amin, the postman, are troubled by the recent hanging of former Prime Minister Zulfikar Ali Bhutto by Zia-ul-Haq. 2 Islamic activists come to the village and, supported by the village Chowdhury, spread their message of Islamic zealotry and gain recruits to fight the Soviet invasion of Afghanistan. The older men in the village are disdainful of their intolerance and puritanism, cynical about Zia's postponement of elections, and angry when the activists accuse them of being traitors. The activists gain a following amongst the village youth, including Salim. They cajole and intimidate Salim into attending a political meeting in Rawalpindi, where the speakers exhort the audience to commit themselves to jihad for the creation of an Islamic Pakistani state. Attracted by their zeal and call to serve Islam and Pakistan, Salim, who wants to be more than a village farmer, breaks up with Zubaydah and becomes estranged from his mother. Aisha unsuccessfully tries to discourage him from following the Islamists. Salim helps build a wall around the girls' school to protect them and enforces the closing of village shops during namaz in line with Zia-ul-Haq's Islamization, and Aisha and Zubaydah are alarmed by his transformation. After an agreement between the Indian and Pakistani governments, a group of Sikh pilgrims from India arrives in Pakistan to visit Sikh shrines. They come to Charkhai, the village they were forced to flee during the bloody partition of India in 1947. A pilgrim wants to look for his sister, who he believes survived the violence. The visitors have a mixed reception, a warm welcome from the village barber and hostility from the growing number of young Muslim zealots. Salim is embarrassed that his mother sent food to the pilgrims and teaches the village girls that non-Muslims can go to heaven. The pilgrim asks some villagers, including Amin, if they knew if a Sikh woman survived the riots. They say they do not know, but Amin later visits the pilgrim's hut and tells him to look for the woman who never goes to the well. Following the girls who bring water to her house, the pilgrim finds Ayesha. When he asks her if she knows a Sikh woman who survived the riots, she anxiously tells him to leave. Salim sees the pilgrim talking to his mother and hears him call her Vero and tell her that her father wanted to see her before he died. Salim is shocked to learn that Ayesha was Vero, Sikh. In a flashback, she was amongst a group of village Sikh women lined up to jump into the village well rather than be raped by a Muslim mob in 1947. The Sikh men, including her father, want her to jump, but Vero runs away and is later caught, raped, and imprisoned. Her rapist, remorseful, offers to marry her and she begins life as a Muslim. Salim reports this to his friends, who demand that Ayesha make a public declaration of her Islamic faith. She refuses and is shunned by the villagers, including her best friends. For the first time in over 30 years, she must fetch her own water. Ayesha meets her Sikh brother at the well but refuses to accompany him, condemning her father for encouraging her to commit suicide and asking how he would feel knowing that she was living as a Muslim. Her isolation increases, with only Zubaydah keeping in touch with her. Realizing that she cannot escape her past, Aisha jumps into the well. Salim buries her, gathers her papers and belongings and throws them into the river. In 2002 in Rawalpindi, Zubaydah remembers Ayesha. In the street she sees a bearded Salim Secretary General of an Islamist organization, answering questions about the compatibility of Islamic law with democracy. Cast: Kiran Kher as Ayesha, Amir Ali Malik, Arshid Mahmood, Salman Shahid, Shilpa Shukla, Sarfaraz Ansari, Adnan Shah as Major. Production: The role of Aisha Khan was earlier offered to veteran Pakistani actress Bushra Ansari, who rejected it due to her personal reasons. Awards: 2003 won top prize at Locarno International Film Festival Best Actress, Kiran Kher. Don Quixote Award Special Mention, Sabiha Suman. Golden Leopard Best Film Sabiha Suman. Abaha Suman. Praise of the Ecumenical Jury, Sabiha Suman. Youth Jury Award Special Mention, Sabiha Suman. 2003 NAGS Three Continents Festival Audience Award, Sabiha Suman. Silver Montgolfier, Sabiha Suman. Alfier, Sabiha Suman. Abaha Suman. Alfier, Sabiha Suman. Abaha Suman. 2003 Karachi International Film Festival Special Jurors Selection Sipai. Best Actress in a Leading Role, Kiran Kher. Best Screenplay, Paramita Vohra. 2005 Lux Style Awards. Best Film,